everyone, and welcome to this week's quick question for Alice. This question is all around the skill of presenting. And the question is, Alice, I get so scared when I have to do a presentation. What are your top 10 tips? All right, so you know I do a lot of presenting, a lot of training, whether it's to small groups or thousands of people. Been doing it since I was a little girl, so it's quite natural for me. But sometimes little things come in and I go, what's that all about? And fortunately, I have some techniques to ensure that I get over it really, really quickly. So I'm going to share with you right now what is happening when you have a fear response when you present. First and foremost, you've got a reptilian response of being attacked. You're in the front of the room and everyone's looking at you, and your reptilian brain is going, I want to get out of here. So you get the flight mechanism. All of a sudden everything shuts down, your beta wave is going and you forget what you're going to say, hot sweat's happening, and you go into panic. So just so you know, and I'm sure you're aware, this is the number one fear in the world, is the fear of presenting, of public speaking. Now we know why. You go into reptilian response. Now the other reptilian response is the fight response. Now the fight response means you can be quite aggressive on your stage, which doesn't go off very well with your audience. So we need to get that reptilian brain quite happy. Firstly, what I want you to realize is that you are there to serve and to share a message with your room. You are there to serve and share a message with your audience. As a professional singer, my role was to take the beautiful music of Mozart and Bach and these beautiful lyrics and to bring them to life to an audience that may have never heard the songs before or knew them so well that I needed to bring a new level of artistry so that people were really transformed and transported to another time, another place for hours at a time. Now in order to do that, I had to think about the audience, not be focusing on my voice. The moment I focused on my voice, everything shut down. The moment I focused on how to deliver that message, it became a beautiful communication and a dance with the audience. So that's the way that you get over this, is realize your message is actually for your audience and how do you want them to feel, and that will then change the focus of your presentation. The other thing as a presenter is you need to be clear on what your outcome is. What is your outcome for the presentation? What do you want to gain from it? What is it going to give you in your life, in your business? What are the results you're looking for? And then you need to ask yourself the second question, what results is your audience coming for? If you're doing a presentation, a business presentation, why are they there? What do they need to learn? And when they leave that presentation, what will be their call to action as a result of that presentation or that speech or whatever it is that you're presenting? What is it that's going to make them say, wow, that was absolutely a valuable use of my time and my life has changed in some way from that message? All right, next. This is important. You need to be a true professional. Now, really key here is, what is a true professional? A true professional is a person that is constantly and consistently disciplined, honing their craft. If you're going to be a presenter, you cannot wing it. You need to know your material inside out, upside down, so that you can deliver it anywhere at any time, with any size group, with any type of demographic. That is your responsibility. You know, as I said, as a singer, I would be surrounded as well by violinists and pianists, and every single day, guess what they're doing, these professionals? Every day they're practicing a C major scale. Every day they're practicing the basics. Every day, that's how they begin. That's how I begin. Every single day I do my basic warm-ups. Every day I do my fundamental technique. Because in the end, it's your technique that always allows you to have that foundation. Too many speakers don't have technique and they wing it on the stage and it shows. Technique is everything. And you practice and you practice and you practice. So the key with practice is this. You practice, you give yourself feedback. You practice, you give yourself feedback. You practice, you give yourself feedback again, and then the next time, then you can deliver. That's the key. So practice, give yourself feedback. Look in front of a mirror, put the camera on, watch yourself, speak to a wall, but you've got to get your words out. If you have them all written down, That's just words on a page. The minute you start to language it out loud, the minute you start to engage with the wall, with the camera, with your mirror, everything changes. So that when you're on the stage or when you're on that platform, you are comfortable because you've spoken it. The air has come through your body, your voice is projected, and you're now able to engage your room. So those are my absolute first tips for presenting. I run a special training on Trainers Training and really go in depth in how to bring your unique voice to the fore, how to bring your unique character and your message, and most importantly, how you become so natural on the stage that people want to see you because you make them comfortable, they learn so much from you, and you become an inspiration in their life. So I hope this was a helpful, quick question. Please, if you have any other quick questions, you can send them to Alice at askalice.com.au, and I'm happy to answer those. I'm going to be doing a blog on this topic and as well a special podcast. So thank you for your time, and I wish you all the success.